excited for today's topic with Sarah Hansson with Sarah Coaching. She has been so brave and vulnerable in opening up her story and what has gone on throughout her lifetime and how she has reached inside of herself and overcome and had to endure pain and struggle and adversity. So how did you feel in that moment then when you stood up and asserted your power and your strength?
I mean, I felt pretty good. I was a little high on all the energy that was like racing through me. It was not, I can't say that it was positive energy. It was a little like negative energy, you know, when you're screaming at somebody. But I feel like I finally, that was like the turning point. And if you look at how I've evolved over the years, because that was like 6.5 years ago, you would see that I've gotten stronger and more decisive. And that has changed not only towards my ex, but it's changed towards everything in my life. I'm not, maybe it's my age too, but I'm not one of these yes girls. I'm still like to please people, but I'm just not a people pleaser anymore. When I say yes, I mean it. When I say no, I absolutely mean it, because I do try to do too much sometimes still. And it's helping my business. It's helping my relationships in general with friends, family, loved ones, my kids. It just teaches you that you do have the power to make your own decisions. You don't have to kowtow to everybody. Because you're kowtowing to one person, it's a lot easier to just let everybody walk all over you. And believe me, if you're a woman with a husband that's abusive and is mistreating you, your kids are going to see that, and they're going to eventually probably walk all over you too.
Yeah. So would you say you've been transformed from within? It sounds like you have.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm still transforming. I really, it's a never ending process, and I'm 46 right now. So it's not like I'm super young, but I'm not super old. I'm totally midlife. So, I'm very much midlife, and I feel like there's still so much evolving for me. And that's what I also want people to understand, is that I don't care where you are right now today. In a year, you can be in a completely different spot. The habits that you have today totally dictate where you're going to be a year from now or 10 years from now. And if it's not a habit yet, just start doing the right thing. Start doing one right thing a day, then make it two. And you'll see that over time, suddenly your life has changed a whole ton. And it's the everyday things. It works with fitness and food, obviously. We know that. You go and work out, you're like, I'm going to work out 3 times a week. You do that consistently, life is going to change. I'm going to start eating right. I do it every day. I'm cutting out sugar, and then I do this, and then I eat that instead of that. And suddenly a year later, you look completely different. The same thing happens when you start to put your foot down or you start to react differently to things. You just have to make that one decision. Make it and stick to it.
Very nice. You need to have your own channel.
That's why I have Sarah Coaching, so
exactly.
I can teach everybody.
All right. Is there anything else that I didn't think to ask that you want to say?
I don't know. I mean, I think that women love helping other women. I think that it's really sad that men are not as open to talking about their feelings and what's going on in their lives as women are. I think we women are very good at supporting each other. I think that men, on the other hand, have a hard time. It's a lot of superficial relationships. So I think that, I know this is a lot driven towards women, but if there are men out there that are watching and that are hurting, I think it's really important to think about if you have one friend or family member that you can open up to, because I don't think men are against it. I think that it's just not culturally what we do. So if you find one person and you open up, I think you'll be amazed at how welcoming and supporting that person would be. And if you absolutely don't have somebody in your life, I know that there's support groups. There's tons of support groups, even on Facebook, or like the one that you have, where you can get in touch with other men I mean, it works for women too, but women, we love to talk and we open up and sometimes too much to others, but men just don't have that. And it kind of breaks my heart because they need support and to be able to talk through things too. Men are also in abusive relationships, not just women.
If you can relate to this at all, just drop a comment below. Let us know what you've had to do to overcome different scenarios and how you have risen up and been stronger in the face of adversity.